Hello. So today I'd like to do the foundation for Infinity Kriya with you. And when I was in my training, this was the 40-day Kriya that was given to me. And when I first started doing this Kriya, I didn't like it. And I, it's funny because I loved like the training so much and I loved all the Kriyas. And then I was given this Kriya and I was like, oh, I don't like this Kriya. So it was really weird. It was really strange to not like it because I just liked everything so much. But sometimes that means something. And now I love this Kriya. Like this is one of my favorites. And we've done this before, but not in a long time. And it has a nice Kriya section, like a nice set. And then at the end, there's a meditation, Har Har Mukande. And the meditation is what brings us into a greater state of feeling our infinite self or bringing us into infinity. Whereas the Kriya beforehand is setting that foundation. So it's kind of like the saying, press down into your feet to get taller, right? Like we need a foundation to be strong and steady in order to, like, we need to be grounded in a sense, in order to experience the infinite part of ourselves or the infinity that's all around us. So that's what we'll do today. I love this Kriya so much. I'm excited to offer it today. So let's bring the palms together and rub them together. You can close the eyes, take a deep breath. And bringing the hands into stillness. And drawing this energy to your heart. Ever so slightly lift the heart. Tuck the chin. Gazing at your third eye center, so in between the two eyebrows. And about an inch inward towards the skull. And we'll tune in to our inner wisdom and the wisdom that exists everywhere with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Let's inhale together. Exhale all the way out, sit a little taller. And inhale for Om Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let it go. Bring the hands to the knees. Notice your natural breath. Begin to deepen your natural breath. Maybe taking 3 or 4 seconds to inhale. And the same amount to exhale. Allow your belly and your rib cage to expand as you take in breath. Reach your belly forward a little bit, and then over to the left and back and to the right and forward. So you're tracing a circle. Notice how the sitting bones get massaged on the earth or the cushion. Notice how all the internal organs get massaged. And smoothly reverse the direction. Inhale your spine to center. Lift the pelvic floor, Mool Bandh, inviting energy up the spine through the crown. Exhale, relax. Coming into ego eradicator. Fingers curl into the very first mounds of the hands, and the thumbs plug into the sky as you reach the arms up 60 degrees from the horizon. Shoulders are relaxed. You can close the eyes and try to gaze inwardly up at the crown of your head. Let's take a few deep breaths here. This exercise can be done with long, deep breathing. What's happening is energy is clearing out through this channel in the inner arm, all the way up through the thumb. releasing any excessive ego or separateness. And we're charging our arc line, helping us to raise our consciousness and be in a greater state of togetherness, unity. You're welcome to stick with long, deep breathing or begin panting like a dog through the nose, breath of fire. You're doing great. Keep going. 30 more seconds. Inhale deeply, bring your thumb tips to touch over your head, stretch your fingers up. Stretch as you press down through the sitting bones, lift your pelvic floor. Exhale, let your straight arms pass through your electromagnetic field all the way to the earth. Notice your space. Let's come into our Kriya, Foundation for Infinity. You're going to interlace the hands behind the neck, and if you have loose hair, interlace them underneath the hair. And then your elbows stick out to the sides, and you can take a moment and just stretch them back. You can even lean back a little bit. The heart lifts. Your thumbs are about where your hairline starts. Good. And then you can relax this a little bit. The heart stays open, elbows stay open. And as you inhale, twist to the left. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Find your own pace with it. Inhale, thinking Sat, which means truth. Exhale, thinking Nam, I am. Good, everyone. Keep going. You're flushing your glandular system. Try to keep that heart lifted so you're not concaving in the heart center. Inhale to center. Lifting Mulband, pelvic floor invites energy upward. Exhale, relax. Release your legs. And if you're sitting on a cushion, you can take it out from underneath you. Now, you've probably had your legs crossed in a certain way with one ankle in front of the other. So feel free to switch that up now and have them crossed in the opposite direction with the other ankle in front. Now interlace your hands behind you. And we're going to inhale into this position, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to exhale as we bow, and you might bow just this much. This might be enough. Or some of you might be able to bring your forehead all the way to the earth. It doesn't matter what it looks like. What matters is that you're just allowing the movement and the breath to coordinate. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. If your hands don't interlace, you can always place the backs of your hands on your low back. Inhale up. Exhale, relax. Let your natural breath take over. Let your legs release out long. And bring your hands behind you. So we're working on the pelvis here. The pelvis is our foundation. And all of the chakras and all of the alignment of your spine is based on the alignment of your pelvis. So this is very literal. Foundation for infinity. Our pelvis is often misaligned just by our daily life, our daily modern style of life. And so we're literally bringing it into a greater alignment, into balance. So you can point the toes. If possible, your fingers are facing the body. And we're going to lift the pelvis off the floor. And then we're going to let the pelvis down, and you're going to try to sit up nice and straight, like you're creating a perfect L shape. And we'll do this with breath of fire. Ready? Let's begin. It's up to you if the head falls off the back. If the hips aren't able to lift today, then just lift the heart. A little bit longer, you're doing great. Last one. Inhale into the lifted position. Exhale, let the hips down, sit up nice and tall. And relax. Let's come to standing. Bring your feet about shoulder width apart. And let your arms reach out in front of you. We're going to take some crow squats here. 26. So inhaling into this position, and then exhaling as the knees bend forward and you sit down, and you might just sit down a little bit, or you might come super low. It's up to you, okay? That's one. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. 2. Sat. Nam. 3. Sat. Nam. 4. keep going until you've reached 26. Forward bends. Step your feet so that they're hip width apart underneath each sitting bone. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up, and reach up so high a little back bend happens. Exhale, as you hinge at the hips, draw your belly button to your spine a little bit, folding all the way down. That's one. Inhale, set. Exhale, nam, 2. 3. Taking 26. As you keep going, your pace will naturally change. You might end up going slower than when you began. You might end up going faster than when you began. Just let it evolve, no judgment. You can always take a break and visualize a few of them. Whenever you reach 26, just inhale, stretch it out, and then relax. Let me make sure I'm teaching this next piece correctly. Okay, side stretches. We're going to inhale as we bend to the left. So bring your arms up over the head. Inhale as you bend to the left. And your left arm can relax by your left side. And then exhale as you pinwheel over to the other side. And that's 1. Set. Nam, 2. Set. Nam, 3. Going to 26. Bring the hands to the hips. Draw your navel point just below your belly button. Draw it towards your spine. Step your feet together. And we'll kick a foot forward as we chant HUD, H-A-R, which means creative infinity. And then we'll let it down and we'll kick with the other leg. So the goal of this is that your legs stay straight. So it's not like a bent knee kick. It's more that you're leaning onto one foot and you're gliding the other foot straight forward and then gliding it back. Kind of like, well, I don't know what it's like, but yeah, you got it. Yep, feel that. Okay, and when we chant HUD, the R hits the roof of the mouth, the tongue flicks the roof of the mouth, so it sounds more like H-U-D, HUD. Okay, we'll draw the navel point in on HUD and let it go. HUD. Ready? Let's start with the left foot first. HUD, 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 even more powerful. HUD, 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 HUD. Inhale. Draw all that energy out. Exhale, relax. Notice your foundation from the pelvis down. Notice the feet on the floor. Stability in the legs. The hip sockets. And this triangular shaped pelvis. Your whole spine aligned above, right up through the crown, as if you have a string attached to your crown and someone above you is gently holding you up, holding you tall. Now let's sit on the cushion. So bring your cushion down, and I'd like you to sit near the front of the cushion. fold the legs in however is comfortable. And then take the flesh away from your sitting bones so that your sitting bones can really ground. Good. Now close the eyes and notice, are both sitting bones relaxing the same amount? And if they're not, just adjust. Make sure they feel equal and even. And bring your right hand inside your left palm. And let the tips of your thumbs gently touch. And then allow this to rest in the lap. So if you need a little blanket or pillow to rest in the lap with the hands on it, that's okay. We're going to be here for several minutes, so do what you need to do to make yourself be able to be here for that length of time. About 10 minutes. And we're going to hear a mantra, and you get to just listen while I chant. And the chant is Har Har Mukande. And when you hear Har Har, you're going to draw the navel point in for both of them. Har Har. And then on Mukande, you'll bring the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, which opens your crown chakra. Har Har Mukande. You get to just listen and let the belly button and the tongue dance with the mantra. Let your eyelids gently close. You can bring a little bit of your attention or your actual inward gaze up to the 10th gate, the crown of the head. Har Har Mukande. And come lying onto your back, legs out long, arms resting by the sides, palms facing up. And just rest completely. This is our final resting pose, Shavasana. Let everything go. You are welcome to rest here longer. And you can tune me out. Or you can deepen your breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. And take a little twist to each side. Rub the bottoms of the feet together and the palms of the hands together, sealing off these prana exits in the hands and feet. And come rocking out to seated. Bringing the palms together at heart center. Just as we began, we tuned in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Now we'll tune out with one Sat Nam. Let's make it good. Inhale deeply. Exhale all the way out. And inhale for a long Sat and a little Nam. Vowing to honor all parts of you, the finite body, the infinite self, and everything in between. And we honor this sameness within each other. Sat Nam.